Welcome to part 2 of my reaction marathon to The Warning. Today we are covering the songs Revenant, Live, Sharks, Lyric Video, and Escapism, Live. If you missed part 1 where we covered the songs Burnout, Apologize, and 23, the link to part 1 is in the description. We are going to cover the songs musically and lyrically, and if you'd like to see more of my content for The Warning, you can find the Warning Reactions playlist also down below. If you don't know me, my name is Oha Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valcada. We put out a new song recently called Overload the Reactor. You can also find the link in the description. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I am on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests, early access, and polls. Before we continue, please like and subscribe, and let's get right into this first song, Revenant.
Say goodbye to all the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song.
I like it. You know what this song reminds me of? There's a certain type of darkly tinged ballad with the acoustic guitar. I guess you could say it does have a little bit of a Latin flair to it, but it reminds me of songs like Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton or My All by Mariah Carey. It's like this harrowing atmosphere that's really communicating a deep heartache. Pau's vocal on this is outstanding, as usual. I've never really seen her struggle. Her vocals are always strong, though I was advised against a certain version of 23 that I reacted to in part 1 at Pepsi Center. She was having some trouble there, so I reacted to the teatro version instead, but she is always killing it on the vocals. This song is no exception. I love the verse melody where she was talking about a boy.
Dear boy, tell me where you're running off to now, boy. Who will be the one to break your fall, boy?
Immediately gets stuck in your head because it has a clear intentional structure with those elongated notes and how each line finishes on the word boy. Da boy. So catchy, even though it's a ballad, and the melody is quite slow. It's the use of those lyrics plus the way that melody moves is beautiful. And the chorus is also catchy, very striking.
Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know.
Dun, dun. Just like, ooh, it gets you. So this is a strong one. I am wondering if it is acoustic like this on the album or if it's an acoustic version the way that Burnout was in the live setting. Seems to be more of a true ballad though. Another thing I noticed is this.
Say goodbye to all the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers.
There's that melodic contour that they love so much. Da 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 da. They've used that melodic contour in quite a few songs now. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It may have been Martyrio, and I also heard it in Evolve, I think. There's a few songs where the melody moves exactly like that. It's just kind of an example of a subconscious bias, maybe not the right word, but a subconscious desire to go to a certain pattern when writing a song. It's like their comfort zone melodically. It's certainly not too distracting in this context because there's not as much emphasis on it as in some of their other songs. But I did notice that, so I just had to point it out again. It will be interesting to see if we hear it in some other songs down the line as well. Ooh, I love that humming. I love that. Play with that guitar pedal a bit. Ooh, I love those harmonies. Counterpoint harmonies.
Say goodbye to all the others. Call the clothes and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the
Is there percussion coming in?
our room is just keeping time. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the time. Of our room is just keeping time. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right.
When I listen to that chorus, there's a little bit of dissonance in the vocal melody. Like there's something off, not unintentionally. It's an intentional sort of offness to the melody. Na 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 na. It's that flat first, I think, in the scale, because the guitar chords don't descend down a semitone to match that flat first. So there's a slight bit of dissonance, which is a cool touch. Quite evident when everything is pared down here.
Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song.
That emotion in that performance. This humming, love it. Really adds to the musicality. Wonderful performance, and cheers to the additional guitar player too, of course. That was a really solid performance. I think that beautiful humming in the vocal might have been my favorite part of the song. I'm sure it is for a lot of you too. Just another really strong track from the Keep Me Fed album. Maybe not my favorite one from that album, but really good all the same, and especially well performed here. My mistake, it's not from the Keep Me Fed album, it is from Error. So I got that wrong in which case this is certainly on the stronger side of the era tracks that I've heard so far. Now that I think about it, the use of that little melodic contour makes sense since a lot of the songs I've heard from this album use it. In looking at the lyrics, I cannot really figure out what they're about. There may be some religious imagery in here, some religious meaning. There's some talk about walking on water. The song is called Revenant. There is the line, "You can forgive, you can move on, but we cannot escape the tide." So I feel like there's some reference to religion, but maybe the song is not actually religious itself. It's more using it as like a template to communicate some other meaning. There's something about a boy, obviously, forget all closure and start hiding now, boy, because it's about time that they hunt you down, boy. I think it's something about someone who has done something bad. They need forgiveness, but maybe they're not going to get it. Whatever they've done is too bad. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm quite lost. So again, let me know what this one is getting at. Could be very personal, which is why I'm a bit confused also. All right, let's move on to the next song, Sharks official lyric video. This one is from Keep Me Fed, I think. Real new metal stuff here.
There's something lurking in the water. You better swim a little faster now.
That bass.
Better be good. You better bring proof because they're watching over you. It's the meat that really matters. The boats will end up falling out. If you're gonna rock,
This is so like
because they're
corn coded, isn't it?
couldn't be everything that you wanted me to be, but you're keeping
Bit of a more melodic pre-chorus.
an enemy. Help me now. How am I supposed to hide? Watch me drown. Ripped to shreds under the light. Sharks circling, don't see anything. Wait for the teeth to bite you. Shut your mouth. You know they're bleeding you out.
A little bit of a Linkin Park flair too.
Violence only brings fire.
This is a fun song. It really is like this song is cheating a bit because it's raking up that nostalgia from an era when I grew up as a teenager with new metal. Like I said, there's Korn, there's Linkin Park that I'm hearing here. Maybe a little hints of Slipknot, slight hints of it. Would not have expected this sound from them because this sound, oddly enough, even though I described it as nostalgic, it is kind of non-traditional since it is like the new metal era. It's leaning more non-traditional than classic rock, which is more what this band is known for. So for that reason, I do find this song interesting, though I wouldn't say it stands on its own as much as some other songs from Keep Me Fed because it is very on the nose. Wink, wink, this is the new metal track. Like, it's very obvious what this song is going for. That is not to say that it's not enjoyable, but maybe the formula is a bit more riskless than I would like. Still super solid though. And I loved that tasty little bass moment in the verse where the bass was mimicking the main riff of the song. Let's keep it going.
Violence only brings violence. Keep quiet, put the muzzle on. You're stuck in your skin. There's no way to win. You know they're always watching you. If we only bring silence, all will ever be as good as dead. When they got you surrounded with enough housing, they're watching over you.
That lighter guitar riff in the second verse was a beautiful touch, a nice contrast to the crushing guitars in pretty much every other moment of the song.
Over you. Help me now. How am I supposed to hide? Watch me drown. Ripped to shreds under the light. Sharks circling, don't see anything. Wait for the teeth to bite you. Shut your mouth. You know they're bleeding you out.
I think I like I like what the instrumental is doing in this song more than the vocals, honestly. I think the chorus is serviceable, but there's not a lot of movement to it. A lot of power in the performance, but melodically, I would say this melody is kind of forgettable, in the chorus at least. But like, listen to what is happening in the instrumental. There's so much interesting stuff going on. Awesome. Love the sassy vocals, sassy whispers, mixed with the crushing metal. Powerful vocal performance. Very nice vocal performance. Just the melody I'm not crazy about. I can understand why this might be a favorite for some people from this album. Seems like a sensible choice to make a song like this, as there has been quite a huge nu metal resurgence, I'd say, in recent years. But I feel like this style steps outside what I would say makes them unique. Like a song like Apologize, it does sound more modern than what they would usually do, but it still sounds like them. Whereas I feel like this song, it feels like more of an experiment rather than something that organically came from their hearts. I wonder if any of you guys feel like that too. The lyrics, I assume, are about, again, haters or trolls or critics. There's a reference to the light. Watch me drown, ripped to shreds under the light. They're talking about the spotlight that's on them and how it's easy to be ripped to shreds by sharks in the waters, or to be taken advantage of or criticized. People who are out for their blood. And I know that they did go through some like hate campaigns in Mexico anyway, because they sing in English. At least a Narcisista was about that. So maybe this song is kind of along those lines, just fighting against those hate campaigns. Okay, we are moving on to the last song now. This is Escapism. Got me moving anyway. I'm a little unsure how to feel about this one. I don't have a lot to say about this song, except that I like it. Like, it's pretty much taking inspiration, again, from their classic rock sound, but adding a modern edge to it. It feels a bit heavier, a bit heftier. I love the vocal melody in the verse. The chorus is nothing to write home about, but it serves its purpose. You can bang your head to it. It's enjoyable. I certainly enjoy this song more than I dislike it. It's not boring me, but it is straightforward, bread and butter stuff. Let's keep it going and see what else comes up. think the verse is very catchy.
Reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy with us means to communicating. Words that only destroy.
Ali's bass keeping things grooving along. The guitar riffs and the chorus help it feel very groovy. It's a groovy, groovy song. Insane bridge.
Hope that kills you.
I love the little moments of that breakdown, the little burp, burp, just adding a hint of lightness, a little bit of speech to that breakdown. Everything's down low, and then going up here. Gives the heavier parts more impact. That's so creative and catchy.
And so I close my eyes and it all fades. Get up to aching, breaking, trying again. Close my eyes till it all fades. Close my eyes till it all. Close my eyes, get up to aching.
Really like this one. Definitely the guitars standing out to me in this one a lot. Most of the melody is contained in the guitars. Everything else is very groove focused, including the vocals. This is just a single note, you know? Ale getting us hype again. Again, lots of melody on the guitar. It's a full-blown solo now. Fantastic, really fantastic, very enjoyable, and it's unusual for me to enjoy a song so much that doesn't have a lot of melody going on in the vocals, but the guitar work completely made up for it. I do wish that throughout this song, and indeed throughout the rest of this marathon, that I would have been able to pick out more creative moments from Ale. Like, I'm really struggling to hear a song where like the bass pops out. And since I'm not a bassist, I think I just don't have the ear for it. I guess I'm just trying to explain myself for not talking about Ale as much as like the drums or the vocals. It really is those things that stand out to me, unless we are getting some blistering bass solos where it's like you can't miss it. Because if the bass is basically doing what it should, which is supporting the rest of the arrangement, there's too many other distractions going on. But again, I'm open to hearing where the insane bass parts are that I didn't point out. But all that aside, this may have been the most positive I've been in a Warning marathon up until this point. And I think it really is just because the Keep Me Fed album slaps. I think it's an insane album. Insanely good. I think I've heard most of it up until this point. There may be a couple of songs that I haven't heard, but I can't think of a weak one except for Sharks, and I wouldn't even say that's a weak song, just not as special as some of the others. Error seems like a solid one too. Like, I did enjoy Revenant, although I even said when I thought that Revenant was part of the Keep Me Fed album that it wasn't one of my favorites. Moving forward, I'm so excited to see what they come out with next. Are they working on a new album? I feel like they're due one very soon. They must be working on a new album. They must have something up their sleeve. I think they're really early stuff. They have an album called Century or something. I don't think I've covered any of that, so that might be an interesting place to go next. Though I am wary of going back that far, since Queen of the Murder Scene didn't appeal to me too much. But, you know, I always enjoy diving into stuff, even if it isn't my cup of tea. Alright, that about concludes my yapping for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this marathon. Again, if you missed part 1, the link to part 1 is in the description, and you can find more of my content for the Warning in the Warning Reactions playlist down below. I'm on Patreon if you fancy your own reaction requests, early access, and polls. If you don't know me, my name is Ohakade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valkata. We recently put out a new song called Overload the Reactor. The link is also down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And there is also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.